My daughter's puppy ran away last month. I really gave it away. So for Christmas, all my 11-year-old daughter wanted was a new puppy. We already have a dog, a proud American hound dog named Stu, but apparently this wasn't good enough for Rose. Stu is old and boring, and she had her heart set on a companion all her own. We told her no, that she wasn't ready, because despite her pleas and promises, she'd take care of her new pooch. My wife and I weren't freaking born yesterday. Apparently, my mother-in-law was, and she gladly took Rose puppy shopping. So Rose comes home from Granny's with Lulu, which we were told was a puppy, but I'm to this day not so convinced. First, it's some sort of chidoodle poo-poo or whatever the hell it was, which means it's a fuzzy rat with a nervous disorder. Next, it's deaf, or it might as well have been, because it didn't listen to anything that anyone said to it, not even a simple command like come. Lastly, it was the ugliest, meanest little sucker this side of 1920s gangsters, seriously. This goddamn dog looked like it was on its last leg, and it wasn't even a year old. So for the next 2 months, my wife and I were stuck with Rose's abomination. We chewed out the mother-in-law. But we can't rightly take a puppy from a little girl, could we? Let me tell you that my life since Christmas has been hell. Despite training that worked easily for old Stu, Lulu probably used the bathroom outside 3 times in all, as her favorite place for 1 and 2 seemed to be in the corner of our kitchen. She chewed on everything, including people, and at this point I'll have to replace furniture that costs more than this designer hamster herself. Lulu also decided she's alpha of this new pack of hers, despite every indicator she's not, and took to tormenting my 2-year-old son when she discovered her incessant yapping frightened him. My wife insists the dog was too dumb to be capable of it, but I promise you Lulu knew, she freaking knew. At one point, I even considered stomping Lulu into the ground when I walked in and caught her snarling and cornering Stu, who had been ordered to stay non-aggressive due to their size difference, over his bowl of dog food. Then one day it happened. Lulu bit Rose because she is Satan with a dog collar, and Rose declared, "I hate Lulu." Now, if we all hate this dog, why keep it? Well, we keep it because, in case you didn't know, even if a little girl says she hates something, she's going to cry and accuse you of mental abuse when you take it away. So one day last month, my wife took Rose on a mommy-daughter day outing, giving me an ample 4 hours to drop Lulu off at my buddy's house. Rose comes home, finds out her dog got outside, and bawls her eyes out over the evil that has now vacated our sanctuary. A day later, while my daughter is putting up flyers for missing puppy, I find some middle-aged woman crazy enough to take a dog she's never met home with her based on its expensive breed time, sending her off with the warning, "If you see any wanted posters for that thing, don't bring it back." A month later, Rose comes home for the first time without mention of Lulu. It's been a week with no Luversations. No more questions about who called in from the posters. No more accusations. I let the dog out on purpose, and no more tears. I'm finally free. Say what you want about me, but my son and Stu seem pretty pleased.